Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I am going to be budgeting my paycheck. So if you are interested in seeing how I budget this week's income, then stick around, girl, and keep on watching.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be budgeting this week's income. And so, girl, I'm a little annoyed. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to move right along. So, and I'll tell you a little bit about that throughout, in the video. That'll be what we're going to talk about while we budget. But, so this week we have two incomes and we're going to go ahead and budget that out. So I'm going to go ahead and get my calculator. And you know that usually whenever I have a week where I have a second income, I always highlight because even though there's two incomes, they both go into, some money is allocated from both incomes to go into the bill account. And then I just go from there. But because they go from two different accounts, I pay certain bills with certain incomes or whatever. And this is how girl, you've been watching me. Okay. So that's what we're doing. All right. So this is going to be for the week of, today is the 7th. So, I'm about to write January, February, 8th. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to budget. I should be writing in one of my erasable pens, but girl, we're going to move on. We're going to move right along. So, the paycheck amount, we're going to, let's see, we're going to budget for, let's budget for, I kind of had already kind of calculated, not calculated, but estimated, should I say. So we're going to budget for $1,560. And then the extra income, we always try to budget for $1,060. All right. And so that's going to give us a total income, $1,560 plus $1,060, $2,620. So we're budgeting for $2,620 this week. Fingers crossed. All right, so that's what we're working with. So we're gonna try to budget. We're gonna try to make it work with what we can do. Okay. So we're going to put aside for mortgage. So speaking of mortgage, that's why I am annoyed, because we are coming up to the time where, it's time to like renew your homeowner's policy and things like that. Now, mind you, when Hurricane Laura hit, the area that I live in, there was a lot of claims going around, girl. So, of course, after that was done and over with, insurance, homeowners and stuff, insurance went up. And when I say went up, baby, I'm not talking about just a couple of $100. I'm talking about they was doubling and tripling. So we went from paying a $800 and something premium to a $2,000 premium, which of course made the house note go up because more had to be allocated to the escrow in order to be able to cover property taxes and insurance premiums. So, and then for mortgage, we're going to put aside $1,154. Well, actually, so this is going to be, I'm trying to go ahead and get the next month out the way, and I already have some allocated already. So we're gonna put what we need in there and keep on going. But back to what I was saying. So I got an email today, this morning, from our agent, and it was saying that he had like the renewal information and stuff like that. And when I looked at it, I noticed that the amount was $2,000 different more. Now, mind you, remember I said we started out at like an $800 and something premium to a $2,000 premium. So now we're going from like a $2,700 premium to now a $4,700 premium.
But you all just cut this shit!
Which means my house note is going to go up again, because I have to make sure there's enough in the escrow account to be able to cover that at the end of the year. Now, I could pay that separate, that overage. I could pay that extra $2,000 on my own at the end of the year, and that way the house note stays the same. But I kind of feel like that don't even make sense, because I just don't want to have all of that pressure on me. Because who's to say the property tax don't go up? And then so the escrow still gonna have to be, it's still gonna have to be more going in there if that happens. So house note still gonna go up. And then so not only will the house note go up, but I'll still be stuck trying to make sure I have the 2,000. Girl, my nerves bad right now. I'm aggravated, and the area that I live in, because this area had got pretty much, to be honest with you, just Louisiana period, a lot of companies, more insurance companies are pulling out. They're not really they're not really covering and writing policies for the state of Louisiana. And I'm honestly, I'm at the point, which I kind of was at the point, but this just kind of pushing it along the way. Like, I'm ready to sell my house. I'm serious. Like, this wasn't even I felt I had already came to the conclusion that this wasn't my forever home. But girl, my nerves bad, okay? And you probably could tell by the way I'm talking, because I done dropped the pen and everything. Girl, I need to just let it sink in and calm down. But I'm serious. Like, girl, I'm ready to sell this house and get the hell up out of Louisiana. For real, for real. But we're going to move right along. That was just a little rant. I just did a little rant, girl. So, y'all know, y'all already know how I roll, baby. I don't hide nothing. I don't fake the phone. It is what it is, baby. And your girl is, I'm struggling right now with the whole little idea. Girl, I'm here. I'm trying to budget to pay toward the principal to get my house note to go down, and the shit's still going back up. Girl, I can't. I'm so fucking done. Oh, excuse me. Girl, you can't do nothing but laugh. Either you gonna laugh or you gonna cry. Shit. All right, girl. So mortgage 1154.25, and then it's time for HOA, and I think it was 211, 210 or 211. Progressive, we're gonna put half of that to the side for when that's due. 236.83. And then I have my little cheat sheet here on the side about like what I need to pay, what's due. So then we have Centerpoint, which is gas, and Centerpoint is 8403. AT&T Wi-Fi. Definitely need to make sure that's done. 8038. And then I know that on the 9th, Aflac comes out, and that is 7669. business card. That's $69.87 and Amex. All right. So far, that's what we have going on. We are budgeting with our estimated budget income is $26.20. So let's see what the total amount for our bills and expenses. All right, so we have $1154.25 plus 211, 236.83, 84. Hold on, y'all, because I'm right-handed, so this ain't working for me. I'm right-handed, and this ain't working for me doing it over here like with my left hand, girl. I can't do that. All right, so we have 1154.25, 211, 236.83, 8403, 8038, 7669. All right, so our total for our bills and expenses is 1843.18. All right. And our total for debt is 69.87 and 200. Duh. Girl, don't talk about me. Why I did it? Don't even do it. Don't even do it, okay? All right, 269.87. All right, so now we need to determine what we're gonna pay out of what. So I do know that, so let me get my little highlighter here. Move that over for a minute. All right, so the paycheck amounts, I'm being green, and then my extra income, we'll do purple. All right. So I do know that, so let's see, 1154. All right, so 1560 is what we're budgeting for. 1560 minus, all right, so we're gonna do mortgage minus 1154.25 minus, so we're left with 405. And I only wrote down like what needs to be paid. I ain't do no pre-budgeting for the budget, nothing. So y'all just watching me just figure it out. But the paycheck, this is how I do it, girl. But the paycheck amount is $1560. So what we're gonna do the mortgage. And 405, so we're gonna do HOA. $194. Center point. It's 8403 and 8038. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Make sure I got that right. All right. So 1529.66 is what the total is for that's gonna come out of the paycheck. So 15. All right, so that total is 1529.66, and we're left with 30.34. So out of the extra income is Progressive and Aflac, and I always do my debt out of the extra income as well. So we actually gonna go from here to here because I need to make sure that that's done first before I try to do anything else. All right, so we have 236.83 plus 76.69, so that's 313.52. All right. All right, so 313.52 and minus 1060. So that's gonna leave me with 746.48. And I'm gonna explain what I'm doing, y'all. Don't worry. But this is just me, raw footage, girl, filling it out, figuring it out. All right, so we know, okay, so paycheck, we're budgeting for $15.60, extra income $10.60, so we got a total of $26.20 that we budgeting for. So the mortgage, HOA, Centerpoint, and AT&T is going to come out the paycheck amount, and then Progressive and Aflac will come out of the extra income. So out of what's coming out of the paycheck is a total of $1529.66, so 60 minus 1529.66, that's gonna leave me with 30.34 of the paycheck amount. That's what's gonna be left over, 30.34. And then Progressive and Aflac totals to 313.52. That's coming out of the extra income. So that's, once I take that out, it's gonna leave me with 746.48. And then we're gonna go over to the debt amount. So that's 269.87. So I'm gonna subtract that from the 746. So I want to get that out the way before I try to do cash envelopes and sinking funds. So 746.48 minus 269.87. So that's 476.61. All right, so that's what we're working with. So we're going from here to 2. And then we'll do, girl, we all over the place this week. Usually I just go like this, but girl, we're gonna try to make sure we get this in there first. That's important. All right, cash envelopes. So this week, I'm only worried about groceries, gas, and household. That's all I'm worried about this week. Eating out, I'm not worried about. Self-care, miscellaneous, none of that. Groceries, 150. We're gonna try to do 150. Gas, try to do 50. And household, I really just need some fabric sauce for now. I have cleaning supplies, paper towels, tissue, things like that. So yeah, that should be good. So that's 150. 50 is 200, 225. All right, so 225. And we are left with 476.61. So 476.61 minus 225. That is 251.61. And all right, so we left with 251.61 to allocate something toward sinking funds and savings. So let's see. We're gonna do extra mortgage, girl. 37, but I ain't gonna stress about it. I can't stress about something that I can't control. I'm learning that. I'm working on it. And at the end of the day, the Most High will provide. So that's what I keep telling myself. I'm mad about it. Like, I'm annoyed, not mad. I'm annoyed. And you know, I got all kind of emotions going on, but at the end of the day, I gotta just be faithful, stay faithful, and know that He will provide. He will make a way. So, so we're gonna just keep going with our regular schedule program. Let's see. So we're doing Life's a Beach. And let's see, we at 211.61. So let's do 25. Yeah. Let's see. Next. So that's 4. And then we'll do here 5. That way, when I get ready to do my actuals, I kind of don't get mixed up and figure out like how I came up with that number. I'll know what the order was that I went in. So for savings, the only thing that we're this quarter we're focused on is 52-week, and we should be at 49. And the 2024 challenge. And 24. And emergency. And that is 25. So 49 plus 24 plus 25 is 98. All right, so we almost was at a zero-based budget. 99.61 minus 98. Ain't that something? 161, girl. All right. And so savings and sinking funds always come out of extra income too. Sometimes it depends on what the paycheck amount is that I might try to usually do, like groceries, certain things I would put take out of the paycheck amount if it's more than what I budgeted for. But right now, this is what we're gonna go with. So, and my buffer is actually not 161. I don't know why I always do that, but it's 161. I'll count both. So incomes. So 161 left over, and then 34. So 31.95 is what actually would do. All right. And as far as cash to withdraw, so that is going to be 225 plus 152 plus 98. So $475 is what we are planning to withdraw. $475. All right, so that is our budget for this week. So yeah, I was only able to allocate I'm saying I'm speaking as if this is gonna be like set in stone, but it's not. So I am budgeting, or I'm projecting that $1,560 is going to be allocated to the bill account for me to disperse to pay bills. Hopefully it's more. Of course, we always want to go for more and shoot for more. And sometimes I purposely under budget so that I can make sure that I fit what I need. And then if it's over, great, right? If you are new here and you haven't watched me do my budgets before, my extra income used to always be $1,060, but lately it has been more. So what I've been doing is I still budget for the $1,060, and whatever the overage is, I just automatically put it into my savings account. So I'm kind of saving two different ways. I'm saving with savings challenges, and then I'm also saving with overage. So that's how I do that. So because I do it like that, there is a little bit stability when it comes down to income amounts, or fixed, should I say. It keeps it to where I know for a fact, okay, we're budgeting for $1,060. That's what the income is going to be, unless the extra income end up dropping. Right now, we just counting it all joy, and we're budgeting the $1,060 every week like that, whenever that extra income comes in. The paycheck amount, it varies because it's just never the same. And so I never know until payday. I never really know what's gonna be allocated. And so yeah, that's how they go. Once I do my actuals, then I will go ahead and do the cash envelopes and decide, what denominations I'm going to withdraw from the bank so that I can do my cash stuffing. I usually do not fill this out until I do my actuals, because of course, once you do your actuals, it'll change. So yeah, that's it, y'all. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you could be notified each and every time I upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Bye, guys.